Hello everybody, and welcome back to our channel, Two Brothers Outdoors on the Homestead. I hope my microphone's working. The other night I tried it several times to making a video, and the mic wasn't working, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I was about ready to throw the whole mess in the garbage can. And then I realized that my phone had updated its programming, so I looked at my phone, and sure enough, I now have a setting for an external mic instead of the internal mic. So hopefully it's working well. I think it's going to work all right. All right, so tonight we got this log out of the woods. It's a little bit over 6 foot long. It's actually too short for the mill. I'm not sure how I'm going to dog it down yet, but this was the base of a tree that we cut up into boards, and it's crooked. It goes this way, and then it goes this way a little bit. But we're going to show you how to take this log, which would probably be left in the woods for firewood or just left in the woods, period. We're going to show you how to make money out of a log this crooked and this short. So stick with us. This is going to be an exciting video. Okay, guys, so the log sits right now on the mill. I've kind of split the difference between this dog and that dog. That dog is not going to be able to work both knees. We got one knee here, one knee here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position the log in the first spot that I want to make our first cut. And then after I position the log, I will figure out how I'm going to dog it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cant hook and I'm going to roll this log around until I get it where I want it. Now, if you noticed, that log just moved on its own, and then it kind of settled down on the mill. So that's the way the log wants to lay. And actually, to tell you the truth, it's almost laying the way I want it to lay. I think I would like it to come back this way just a little bit more, and I'll explain that to you in a few minutes. So let's see if we can roll it back to me. Just use my knee right here and slide it over. Now what I'm going to do is, it's going to take us a few minutes to get this log positioned the way I want it. Okay. It would help if Tim was here to help me. He could push it over while I roll it, but Tim's feeling under the weather a little bit right now. So, told him to take a break. And I'll get the log ready to saw. And then we'll saw it tomorrow night if he's feeling a little better. That log definitely wants to lay a certain way. Every time I move it, it wants to roll back to the way it wants to lay. They always have a natural way of laying on the mill, and that's what this is doing. What I'm trying to do is, this log has a hump right here. I'm trying to get that hump where it's straight up and down. If I can be real careful here, I think I can do it. All right. So that is about where I want it. Maybe just a little bit more. What I'm afraid what's going to happen is if I try to go a little bit more, it's going to just take it upon itself to go further. All right, that don't look too bad. So to keep it from turning anymore, I'm going to lock it down. right here. All right, now we got the log secure on this end. Gonna look at this end to see what we have to do to secure it. Might be nothing we can do. I think I'm going to slide it over against the knee. All right, you know what? I don't know why I didn't think of this. I got these dogs fixed so they'll lock either direction. All right, we got the log on there and it's secure. All right, so that shows you right there the beauty of these dogs. Now, when you buy a Hudson mill, these dogs move with the knees. We've explained that several times in past videos. So we made the dogs move separately from the knees, and that's how I can lock this down. The knee is facing this direction, but the dog was able to come back and lock into the log here, and that really worked out nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we got the log set up, and we're going to start making our cuts, and we will video us cutting it. But what we're going to do is while we're cutting it, we're just going to video it, but just cut, and then I'll roll the log and I'll explain what we just did, and I'll show you why we laid the log the way we did. Stick with us, and we'll get this log cut up, and we will show you how to turn this log into money.
Notice that beautiful sweatshirt? These are available on our store. Thank you, Mr. Model. The link to these to our store is on our videos. It's in the description, guys. So if you want one of these t-shirts, or we got hats, we've got tumblers, we got coffee mugs, we've got everything. So just take a look at our store. It's on the description.
The link is on the description.
The link, yeah. There you go. Two Brothers Outdoors.
Okay, everybody. It is now 24 hours later, and we're back at it. We're going to cut this log that we talked about last night. Tim has graced us today. He's feeling a little better. He's not under the weather anymore. How you feeling, Bubba?
Still under the weather.
Huh?
I'm still under the weather.
Better than being under the dirt,
I guess.
All right, so we're going to get this mill cranked up and get things started. We're going to show you how to make money out of a crooked, ugly cherry log that's way too short to make boards.
So I noticed you got your dogs backwards.
Yeah, why? The log's too short to use the dog the way it's supposed to be used. But it worked out great this way. I'm glad we fixed the dogs the way we did.
Yeah, sure enough.
All right, so we're not going to get into a bunch of explanations on what we're doing. We're just going to video us sawing, and then when we're done, I'll explain to you what we did and why we did it.
It's funny, guys. Just a few short days ago, we were minus 24 degrees. Today, I think we're blessed with 45, so my goodness, what kooky weather this is.
Okay, guys, so while Tim's scraping the pieces of board and putting them on the trailer, we'll explain to you what we did. Now, I started out cutting it 1 inch. I cut the first little piece off the top of the log, And what's going to happen is Tim's going to end up with 3 ovals. Now these ovals, see if I can show you the oval. These ovals right here, they've got bark all the way around them on the other side, and we use those ovals. They're sold for signs. People buy them to make signs for camps, signs for bars, signs for businesses. Hey, hold the other side of that oval up a minute so we can see it.
What?
Hold the oval up so we can see it. Yeah, so that's what people buy. They make signs out of those and they sell pretty good. Okay, that's good. So we ended up with 3 ovals. Now those ovals will bring $15 each. The smaller one may only bring 10. So that's $30, and another 10 would be 40. So that's $40 that we've got off this log so far. Now if you notice the pattern in that oval, it's got a knot in it. And the pattern around that knot is what everybody's looking for. They love that. They love that pattern in the grain. Okay, so now the next 2 pieces on the list, those were cut at 5/4. And the reason we cut those at 5/4 is those are going to be sold as live edge slabs. Now that's what we do most of our business with, is crafters that use live edge slabs. And these slabs right here, these will bring $15 each as well. And I've got 2 slabs, so that's 30. 15 is 45, another 15 is 60, and then 10. So far, that's $70 we're going to get out of this log. Now keep in mind that a logger would have either left this in the woods, or at the very most, he would have taken it out and used it as firewood, sold it as firewood. And firewood does not bring much money in log form, I can tell you that right now. Okay guys, so at this point, we got a nice flat spot on this log. We're going to roll it over. We don't have to dog it down again. All we have to do is slide it up against the stops.
If you take notice, to my right shoulder there's a crook in the log. Once that log is over on the flat spot, I'll have to wedge that crook away from the edge of the track. Otherwise, the guide on my saw will hit it, and I won't be able to get past it.
Man, that bangs hard. Alright, so he's getting ready to start slicing again. What's nice is, we thought we were going to have some rot in this log. So far, we haven't seen any. I mean, there's a little spot where there's a knot, but not what we thought. So, see what happens. Now instead of the ovals, we're going to have what we call the gnomes, and they're going to be little short pieces because it's curved the other way. Okay guys, so I think we made out pretty good with this log. Now, this is what we call a gnome. People buy these and they paint like gnomes, like a gnome cave on it, and then they stand it up. A lot of times they'll use it for Christmas decorations. So we'll get $5 for this. It ain't much, but every dime counts. Now we got, what, 20 minutes into sawing this log up? And that's not including setting it up last night, but last night, if I had not been by myself, setting up would have gone a lot quicker. So, and I was trying to get a log in a certain position last night, and that was fighting me too. So we had a little time in that, but other than that, we got about 20 minutes in sawing it up. We're going to have probably another 20 minutes in handling this wood, scraping it off, handling it. All right, so let's get this scraped off, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, so we saw a little bit of discoloration in the bottom of the log, and we thought there might be some rot in there.
Not bad.
And just a tiny little punky spot on this one. It's right here. This one right here, maybe, I don't know, 8 inches by a ½ inch wide.
Not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. So look at these boards. Look how wide these boards are. Look at this grain. Look at that grain right there. Man, that's pretty.
You know what this is?
What is this?
Siberian cherry.
Siberian cherry?
Yeah.
Well, it is cold.
Been through the brutal cold.
It did feel like Siberia last weekend. All right, let me take this, put it on the trailer.
Get it?
Those are some nice wide pieces. So from this point to the gnome, we have $75. Now this piece right here, we're going to have 2 gnomes here. So that's 5, 10. The piece underneath it is a solid piece, but it's not very wide.
Probably 10.
So that'll be 10. So that's $85. Am I right? 85. Okay. Now these pieces here really turned out nice. Look at these. These are over 17 inches wide. We will easily get 15, maybe even 20 a piece.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be rot in it, remember?
Yes. So let's be a little conservative here and say $15. So we're at 85. We got
2 is 30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
30, 60, 95. Or no, 105.
105 for this pile?
Yep.
So it's 105 and 85. So that's going to be $190.
Say 200 roughly.
Roughly $200 off that log. Now that is a solid price. That isn't a guesstimate. We know what our customers want. We know what they buy. And this will sell. I'll guarantee you this will be gone
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
People love cherry.
We get a couple customers up here that love cherry. Now keep in mind, this log, a logger would have left it in the woods. We almost left it in the woods.
No, you wanted to leave it in the woods. I said no. This is the one we cut down in the snowstorm.
Right.
And you said, oh, it's not 8 foot, leave it. And I went up and got it.
Well, we saw the rot in the bottom too. I said it's going to have rotten core.
So I went up, day after and got it and brought it down?
No, you got it a couple weeks ago. It laid up there in the snow for...
Yep.
Actually, we had the 1 foot snowstorm before you went up and got it.
Well, we went up together and got it one night after work.
Yeah, but we had to break a trail.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's $200 out of a log that's 6 foot 9 inches long.
Yep.
Crooked as all get out. You see that piece I held up, how crooked it was. But we're going to get a solid $200 out of this log.
But you know what? That would make a cool bar top or something.
Yes, it would.
Because the way it's curved.
And we cut those at 5/4. And the reason we went 5/4 is because sometimes people want to plane them down. Sometimes they don't want to plane them down. They want to make a bar top or a bench out of it. And the 5/4 gives them enough strength. All right, guys. So that's $200 for a piece of garbage wood, basically. Anybody else would have considered it garbage. You can make a living with these mills. We got 20 minutes into sawing it. I had probably 20 minutes of setting it up last night, but I was by myself. If Tim had been here,
yeah, sorry.
Setup, well, that's all right, but setup would have been a lot faster. You actually told me don't do anything, wait till tonight. But no grass grows on the bottom of my feet. And handling it, we'll have to roll this trailer over to our other woodshed and stack it and sticker it in there. That's going to probably take another 20, 30 minutes.
No, it ain't going to take that long.
All right, but let's just say 2 hours
Totally.
getting it.
Yeah.
getting it out of the woods.
$100 an hour.
So that's $100 an hour we made off of this log. So money can be made with these mills. You just have to set your sights towards a niche. And our niche is people that like to build rustic stuff and they love this live edge. And cherry's our hottest seller.
Well, it helps that we're in the Adirondacks too.
Yeah.
That gives a little finesse.
But cherry is our best seller. They jump on cherry so fast, we can't keep it in the box.
I hope we don't run out anytime soon.
I know, we got to go find another log because we are getting low.
Oh, we're low on ash, that's for definite.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate your support. We're heading up towards that 5,000 subscribers number. We'd like to reach there. We're just about where we need to be on watch hours. If you guys are just coming on board, go on back on our playlist and watch our playlist. And we go further back. We got all kinds of instruction videos. We got all kinds of hunting videos. We've got videos from the time we got our mills till present time, and all the modifications we made on the mills.
And some videos on reviews on stuff that we've done over the years.
And we got some kayaking videos and fishing videos, drone videos of our place.
A mixture of everything.
We got a mixture of everything. All right, guys, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you watching us. Our channel's growing. We can't be more grateful to you guys for helping our channel grow.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to wrap this one up. Hit that notifications bell. You don't want to miss any of our future videos. Subscribe, like, thumbs up. YouTube loves that thumbs up. Shows you guys care. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Till the next one.
Sawdust is out of here.
Lumberjack. We'll catch you later.